everyone, it's me again, Dr. Poppy Moon, the counselor at Myrtlewood Elementary School in the Tuscaloosa County School System in Alabama. Today is another part in my Moving On to Middle School Prezi Presentation Special, and today we're going to talk about hygiene. What's hygiene, you say? What is that, Dr. Moon? Basically, hygiene is not being stinky. And when you go to middle school, you don't want to be the stinky kid, because if you are, everyone will make fun of you. And seeing as how you're in 6th grade this year, already people might tease you because you're the smallest person in the school. You don't want something that you can prevent holding you back. Alright, so let's start to talk about deodorant. Deodorant, you say? What is that, Dr. Moon? Well, deodorant helps when you sweat under your arms. And you say, why do we sweat under our arms? Sweating is a natural way for humans to cool down. And sweat itself doesn't smell. But the problem is when you sweat, there's bacteria underneath your armpits, and it eats the sweat. It's so delicious, okay? Since the sweat doesn't smell, when the bacteria is eating the sweat, then you start to get a smell. And the smell comes from, I thought you would like to know, 3-methyl-2-hexanoic acid, alright? So when the bacteria eats the sweat, you get this, and that's what turns into the smell. So the way we deal with that is by using deodorant. Now you say, Dr. Moon, isn't there deodorant and antiperspirants? Yes, you're absolutely right. Antiperspirants are little bitty, I don't know how to explain it, but it's kind of a chemical that comes in the deodorant and it gets up into your pores underneath your arms, okay? And it stuffs them, so that way you don't sweat as much. Now, a deodorant covers up the smell. So probably what you want to look at is some type of deodorant product that's not only a deodorant but also an antiperspirant. Now, boys, this is especially for you. I see these commercials on television all the time for Axe deodorant, okay? Often, the young man who is putting on the Axe deodorant has not taken a shower. He's been out playing, he's kind of messy, he's kind of dirty, he's got to go somewhere, so he comes in and he sprays that Axe body spray all over him. You don't smell good. It makes you even more stinky, and girls don't like to smell boys with lots of cologne on. So remember, if you're going to use Axe body spray or Axe cologne, take a shower first, then put it on. Because otherwise that bacteria is still there and it's going to make you the stinky boy. And who wants to go out with the stinky boy? Nobody. Alright, so here are some examples. This one right here is some Old Spice deodorant, so that means it doesn't have the antiperspirant in it that keeps you from sweating. But it's the smell is Fiji. Oh, it makes you think of going away to a tropical paradise. So here is a sample of deodorant for the gentleman, Old Spice, and the Axe, of course. And then for the ladies, we have Secret. And that is the same thing, and this one is in Cuckoo Cocoa Butter flavor. I wonder what that smells like. Hang on. It smells like coconut. Oh, just what every girl wants to smell like. Okay. So let's look at some other things that will keep you from being the smelly kid. Brushing your teeth. You brush your teeth in the morning, you brush your teeth at night, but you're supposed to brush your teeth every time you eat something, okay? So I have 2 toothbrushes. I have one toothbrush that lives at home and one toothbrush that lives here at school with me. And you can keep your toothbrush in your backpack, your purse, anywhere you have it. So that way, after you eat, you can go into the bathroom and brush your teeth, okay? The problem is the reason we get bad breath is once we eat, the food gets inside the little crevices and cracks in our teeth. And over a period of time, it starts to make like little sugars, and it starts to make all different kinds of chemical reactions that go on in there, and that makes your breath smell. And you don't want to have your breath smelling when you can do something easy like bring a toothbrush and bring some toothpaste to school with you. Now, you say, oh, that's okay, Dr. Moon. I'll just have some gum, or I will just, I'll stick this peppermint in my mouth. No, you do not want to do that. Because instead of cleaning it like the toothbrush would, this just adds to even more sugar. So after you eat this, in about 5 minutes, your mouth is going to start to taste bad again. Alright, let's see what else we have. Okay, here I have some shampoo, and I have some body wash. Okay, my recommendation to you, because you're growing up, is to take a shower in the morning for sure. In the afternoon, you don't take one at night. That's probably okay if you're not going anywhere. But in the morning, do it before you go to school. Okay? Wash your hair with the shampoo and wash your body with soap, or you can use body wash. A lot of girls like to use body wash. But it's very, very important. And hit all your areas that are covered by a swimsuit, because those are areas that have a lot of glands in there, and it's going to cause you to sweat or going to cause you to smell bad. So you want to be sure to do that every single day. Now, boys, I know that sometimes you guys don't like to take a bath or a shower, but you guys sweat way more than girls do, and you have a chance of being even more stinky than a girl. So be sure that you wash yourself and your hair, because sometimes boys get oily hair, and it's gross. Girls don't like that. You also will need to have a nice brush and a nice comb. And girls, you may want to have this when you dress out at PE, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But you probably want to have this one at home and then one in your purse so you can brush your hair after you dress out. Now, when you dress out for PE, you will get to, you're going to have a little bitty locker, and you can put your shorts and your gym shoes and your socks and your t-shirts in there. Now, sometimes people will keep that same t-shirt for the entire week. Here's an example of a t-shirt. It has little dinosaurs on it. You probably don't want one with dinosaurs. But anyway, as I was telling you before, when you sweat, that sweat gets into the armpits of the shirt, okay? So it lives there. So once you wad it up and you put it in your little bitty locker, it's going to get all kind of smelly while it's sitting in there. So I recommend that you go and you get you about 5 different kinds of t-shirts, okay? And then every day you'll have a new t-shirt to get into, and it won't smell so bad because it's new and fresh. All right, another thing that you need to do is be sure that you change your underwear every day. Now here I have some Hello Kitty underwear. You wear this one day, they go into the laundry, and then you take a new pair to wear on the next day. So every day you want to change out your underwear. Now blue jeans, you can wear blue jeans for 2 or 3 days, and they're not going to get real dirty on you. But don't wear them more than that. And then you want to be sure that you wash them, okay? Don't crumple them up and throw them in the corner and then put them on the next day. You need to hang them up so that they can start to air out and they'll be ready for you at school. All right, I talked about that. I talked about changing your shirt. Every day you'll want to wear clean clothes. So be sure that you have a new shirt every single day, okay? Let's see if there's anything else. I guess the last thing I'll point out is Germ-X, okay? I hate this stuff because it makes me feel icky. I would rather just wash my hands. But if you are at a place and you touch something icky, or if you can't wash your hands right then, this is good because it kills the germs and bacteria, and it helps keep you from getting ill. One last thing, and then I will go away. Don't ever share a brush or comb with someone else. And the reason is, dun dun dun, lice. Okay? Doesn't mean that you have to be the dirty kid to get lice. But lice is a little bug that transfers from one person to another. And it can be if your coats brush up together, or if you're sharing a brush or comb, or all kinds of different things. Anytime your hair comes in contact with, hang on, no, I'm getting in there under my door. Anytime your hair comes in contact with something that has lice on it, it's going to give it to you. And it's really, really hard to get rid of. So don't share your combs, don't share your brushes, don't put hats right next to other people's hats. Be sure to do some things that keep you safe. Alright, well that's Dr. Moon's little spiel on hygiene. I'll come back with some more things like getting your study area together. I hope that helps, and if you have any questions, you can send me an email at pmoon@tcss.net, and I'm happy to help you. Good luck.